Guys, I went to Wells Fargo right here on. So the money's already deposited. They can't steal it. I put the cash into the Wells Fargo. Well, I'm looking for the Uber ride. I'm gonna go. Okay, bye. Hi, it's John Birmingham. Okay, this is an update as to what happened. I had another really bad experience. It was like going to downtown Los Angeles in Skid Row when I had to walk the streets all day with heavy bags with thousands of dollars in it around homeless people and criminals and stuff. What happened was I was at my hotel in Hollywood on, in that area next to Paramount Pictures. And it was a good hotel, but they changed. When I went back there, they put me in this, the room that I stayed in was next to a busy street that was right outside my window, and I kept hearing the cars whiz by.
Oh.
And I didn't like it. And I could hear like other people through the walls and outside and stuff, and I was drinking caffeine, and it made it like more heightened like senses. And I said, I'm just gonna leave and drive home to Virginia. So I woke up really early at about 2 or 2:30 in the morning, and I drank a bunch of caffeine. I packed all my stuff and I left. I got in the car and I went to, first I went to Hollywood and filmed a little bit of the Avenue of the Stars, whatever that's called, just to, say that I filmed it. And I happened to open the windows, and there are people who party here, like young people in their 20s and 30s about, who party on the weekends especially. And you see them, but I couldn't join in. It was wrong. So I didn't go out and party. I was gonna go out there with my friend Nathan one night, but it just felt wrong. My friend Nathan is a little bit south of LA in Newport Beach, and he's one of my best friends, but he didn't go. I've been talking to him here and there, but I didn't see him. Here in Hollywood, and this is how much the gas is. $6.29. $60, something like that. $61.73 for a little less than 10 gallons. So this is in okay, I'm going. I'm out of here. All right, so this is... Hi. There's the Hollywood stars on the road. Let's look at some of the stars are really fast, and then I'm getting the heck out of here. Raymond Knight, Evelyn Knight, I don't know who that is. Billy Layden, I don't know who that is. Don Cornett. I don't know who that is. I don't know who any of these are. Carl Dane. I don't know who that is. Eileen Heckart. I don't know who that is. Nazimuva. I don't know who that is. And Don Haggerty. I've heard of him. I've heard of Don Haggerty. Oh, yeah. Hey. So I'm going, I guess. They cleaned up the streets. They cleaned up the streets. I guess I'm just gonna leave. That's my time with David Letterman. Playing in the theaters. Baby and Cece Winans. I don't know who that is. Gracie Fields. I don't know who that is. Martha Scott. Who is that? I don't know. Art Lund. Who is that? These are people from the old days, right? John Raitt. I don't know who any of these people are. Yvonne DiCarlo. I don't even know. The one name I did recognize, I don't even know what he looks like. And the best, I don't know who that is. Raymond Griffith, I don't know who that is. I don't know who any of these stars in the Walk of Fame are. William S. Zelig, I don't know who that is. Do you know any of the, oh, Rock Hudson. I know he died of AIDS and was a famous guy like in the 80s or 70s. And used to be, besides when he had AIDS, he was like a cool person or something. Ralph Edwards, I don't know who that is. And Dick Hayes. I'm getting out of here. Dick Haynes. I'm going. I was filming the stars. Bye. I'm leaving Hollywood. I'm leaving Los Angeles. I'm leaving. That's my time with John Birmingham, not, I'm not changing signs or anything like that. Briars. That's pretty good. My mom used to get Briars. I'm gonna go. Good to know that Briars is still around. Great. Bye, people. Bye, Hollywood people. I'm leaving. I'm going home to Virginia. Bye. So, I left and I drove out towards Virginia, way out into the desert. But first, I started driving out away from LA about 40 minutes. And I was like, forget this. And I went back to LA and I went to the beach. And I went to Venice Beach. And I just walked out there and it felt so bad. I guess because I had woken up so early and had all that caffeine and didn't have as much medicine as I was used to eating. But that's something else. But it was the caffeine, I think, that didn't waken up early. And so I was like, I felt anxiety. So I just went to the beach and left. and it was only about 20 minutes walking out to the beach and back to my car, and then I had to find my car and I had to look for it.
But it was still pretty cool seeing Venice Beach. Here it is.
This is awesome. Those birds, they're back. I'm gonna walk out there. Da do da dee da do da day, yeah. Dee da dee da do da dee da day, yeah. People on the beach. People on the beach. A person far away. I don't know what that means. Wow, this looks really beautiful. I brought this guitar. Or I didn't play it. I was gonna play guitar. I didn't get a chance to play guitar. I don't know what I'm gonna do, but I didn't feel like driving all the way to wherever I was gonna go. The problem was that I was driving constantly. You know, that was the problem, was that it just felt bad. And I decided I'll just drive to Virginia after that. No, I went to LAX after that. I was gonna park my car, get somebody to ship it back to Virginia. I was gonna get on a plane to LAX and go home, because I didn't want to stay there anymore, the way it felt at that hotel with the cars whizzing by and all the caffeine. And so I was gonna go home, so I went to LAX, and that took a while. And then by the time I finally got to use the bathroom, I had to use the bathroom after drinking caffeine. It was hard to find a bathroom around there, and I found one. And then I said, I'll just go to Virginia. So I went, then I started driving to Virginia, and I went out 200-something miles into the past 200-something miles, 223 miles into the desert. And I got out at this stop, and it was so hot. And something about it, I didn't like it, and it felt really bad. And I had been awake since 2:30 in the morning, and I was really tired. I said, forget. And after that, I was like, forget this. I'm going to go be famous in LA. And I left, and I pictured I was driving a Ferrari with palm trees on the sides of the road. And so I went back to LA. Hi, I'm in my car. Let me tell you what happened here at Lovekin Boulevard. Driving back to Los Angeles, about 223 miles away from LA. This morning, hi, this is really me talking here. This morning, it's really hot. I'm like in the desert in really hot heat. I didn't go too far into the desert. I woke up at 2:30 a.m. because I was in a room. I was in a hotel room. Never mind. I'll let you know what happened later. To be continued. Guess I'm a big shot Mr. Hollywood, right? Hey, big shot. 1947, huh? What are you doing here? Hey. Alright. I went back to Los Angeles. It's really hot. Check this out. Filming. We're in the desert. We're in the desert. This is pretty amazing. I feel pretty good today. I feel pretty good today. That's the Instagram stuff. When you're scrolling Instagram or one of those social medias on Instagram, they have this song that says, I look pretty good today. That's people who stay at home. They take pictures of themselves, sometimes upload them.
I look real good today. 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 Jumping out that motherfucking Bentley. Keep rolling in the...
I've been awake since 2:30 this morning. Yo. I'm in the hot desert sun. My arm is in the hot desert sun. 2:30 this morning, and now it is 4 p.m. I've been driving the entire time. Besides, I went to Venice Beach for like 20 minutes. I walked out on the beach, filmed some video as I was walking out there. I felt nervous and I left. My dad, I think, wanted me to come home. And I looked for my car. Then I drove to LAX, drove all around the airport looking for either a hotel because I was tired. And then I was like, I gotta save money, I can't go to a hotel. I finally found a bathroom and took a number 2. After I'd had coffee, it was hard to find a place to even use the bathroom. It sucked. And then I was like, okay, I'm headed back to Virginia. I drove 223 miles away from Los Angeles towards Virginia. It's really hot, that's why my face may look a little different. It's hot out there, and I have the air conditioning on. But my eye looks a little like my face is hot. So I have the air on, but it's so hot that I had to turn the camera away from a person. So I got depressed. I didn't like having to constantly work at things by driving constantly, looking for a place to stay, thinking of how I'm going to pay my bills, and other ways, like selling my house is the main way that I'll get a bunch of cash. So I'm going to sell it. I don't want to go back to Virginia. I don't want to go back to Virginia. I'm going to live in California and sell my house. So I don't know what I'm going to have to do. I may have to renovate another house there, a smaller house, which is less work and I can do faster. And then maybe, you know, I think I'll buy a small house there. My friend Corey's texting me on the other line. So I'll probably buy a small house, foreclosure, something like that, after I sell my house. It's not easy then, you know, but once I get the cash, all I gotta do is sell my house. I did the work. 5 years of work. I think that's Los Angeles. I think it's 163 miles. I don't know. I didn't see exactly how long it said on the. I know. Yo. So I'm driving back to California. Thank God. Desert Center. Right? Oh, sorry. Desert Center. Riceville. Look. That's pretty amazing. That's the desert. The desert. Let me tell you, I don't know much about the desert, but that is a cool new looking Porsche that's pulling up next to me, and it looks really freaking cool. And he just left me in the dust, as they say. So I'm gonna move this away, and that's the desert there, and I'm driving straight. You better turn this camera off. Bye. And then it was not easy. By the time I got back to LA, it was so difficult, and I couldn't. And then I went to, and then for some reason I had to drive around downtown LA again, especially after being in Skid Row all day, and I literally had to drive around there a bunch again. And by the time and then I went to some hotel where it was kind of like, I was a little bit afraid. Like I thought they'd do something funny to me. And it was, so I had to leave there, and I finally, and then I lost my driver's license, and I couldn't even pay for a hotel. I stopped in another hotel before that. Not my driver's license. I lost my debit card, but I thought I lost it, but it's in the car. Somewhere it's in the car, on the floor or something like that. I gotta find it. It's in the car somewhere. So and it was awful in the car. The car was so hot that I had to drink hot energy drinks to keep enough energy to stay awake. It was really bad feeling, and the phone kept turning off in the car. It was so hot, and I had to put it on the floor so it would cool down. It said temperature's too high for the phone. I couldn't keep it up in the car. I had to put it under my seat, and it was really bad. And by the time I made it to the hotel in the parking garage here and made it into the hotel, it was about 11:30 or 12:30 at night, or 1:30 maybe. I think it was 1:30. And I had been driving for 22 hours in a car. 22 hours from 2:30 a.m. till the next morning at about like 1:30 a.m. with barely having any time. I went to the beach for 20 minutes, and then after that at LAX, I finally found a bathroom to use and got out for gas here and there. And it was awful. It was so awful. And I didn't have my debit card, and I went to sleep in the hotel in this room. Okay, so I'm here at the Hotel Burbank. I like it and probably gonna stay. Check out up there. Wow, must be kind of cool living there in those houses at the high end of Burbank. Wow, with mountains behind it. Okay, bye everyone. And I just got some amazing news. This is like, all about myself. So if you're interested in watching the truth about me, the things that go on in my life, this is it. This is the channel to watch. So this is John, and guess what happened? This is amazing news. I found a good tenant to rent my house, and it was a miracle. What I did was I looked at these pictures of my house, and I was like, what a beautiful place. And I couldn't believe how beautiful my house is and good a place it is to live. And I said, I can't sell my house. How could I possibly sell that house? You've seen it in my videos. It's really pretty special. So I said, I'm gonna rent it. And then I thought, I haven't gotten any response from the ad. It's been for rent this entire time, and I haven't gotten much response from the ad, besides people that didn't have enough money and stuff. And one good person, but I didn't think they fit in the neighborhood for some reason. But now it's different, because as soon as I had this kind of like a small epiphany or big epiphany, I can't sell my house. I gotta rent it, and then I'll live in Los Angeles for a year, 2 years, 3 years, something to really give the movie stuff a chance, and keep my house and rent it, and I can live on the rental income. So I thought I would do that. And it was something I finally realized. I don't want to sell it. I can't sell it. It'd be awful to sell how much effort I put into that house and how special it is to me and stuff like that. So as soon as I decided that, or thought that, I haven't heard from a tenant willing to rent the house in a month or two. Besides now, right after I thought that, I got a brand new email that showed up right after I decided to rent the house. And it's from this lady who prayed. She has her family who she wants to live with, her husband, her, and her kids. And I think they're gonna live in my house, and I'm gonna be in Los Angeles and then see my kids, get my kids to move here, and stuff like that. Okay, bye. This is John Birmingham. Okay, bye. My mom's writing me on the other line. I'm gonna go. Okay. And praise God, praise Jesus. Hallelujah. Follow God and Jesus. Believe in God and Jesus and you'll be saved. Look at all the food I finally ate. I didn't eat all day yesterday from 2:30 a.m. to 1:30 a.m. the next day. And I finally ate some food. So I'm feeling pretty good. This is a miracle. I'm going to keep my house and rent it to somebody. And I found a good tenant finally. I've spent so much effort. And finally, I know what I'm going to do. Okay, bye.
Yo, another guy waiting for the bus, you know. You got people on the streets in Santa Monica. You never would think that they would be here today when they weren't in 98. Yo, 98, yo, yo. We got people on the streets in Santa Monica, but none here on the promenade. They kept them away, far away out here. From here and here to near, where, I don't know, underwear. That's how it goes when you rhyme two things that are all the same sound, with the spell differently round town. Don't go there, don't know there, I don't know underwear. Yes, I do, not gonna say, no, 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 not gay. Hey yo, hey yo, hey yo. I found God in Jesus Christ, and all the anxiety went away, and it was okay, yeah. It was okay that day and every day since then, because I had God in Jesus Christ.